yet another video on my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jane. I'm so glad to have you here. So in today's video, we will be setting up my first ever TBR cart. I've been wanting one of these for the longest time because I feel like it's just easier to see which books you haven't read and which books you have read, and also to remind you of the books that you actually have. I find a lot of the times I end up forgetting what books I have on my shelves and then I never pick them up. So yeah, today's video I will show you, well, I already bought it, so I'll show you clips of me buying it and then setting it up. Here it is. So I got a black one from HomeSense. It was purely coincidental. I had actually gone to look for one at like 2 or 3 different stores and I didn't end up finding, but then I went to go buy a water bottle actually, and then I saw this and I thought it was absolutely perfect. My friend was like, this is so you. So let's set up my TBR cart. For books that I want to put on here, obviously I can't put all of my unread books on here. I think I have about 110, 120 at this point, and they in no way, shape, or form will fit. So I was thinking of putting books on here for the fall season, maybe also winter, and then I'll probably switch it out when springtime comes, and then I'll create like a spring and summer TBR cart. Let's get into it. It somehow didn't occur to me when I was taking books off of my shelves to put onto my cart that my bookshelves would be ruined. I had to completely reorganize a bunch of books because my shelves just look so empty. So this is the TBR cart. We're gonna start filling it up. There's not a lot of romance books because I feel like romance to me is associated with the summer. So they're mainly fantasy romance books and thriller, of course, because October falls in fall. actually a lot faster than I thought it would be. Just to quickly, very briefly go over them. So Once Upon a Broken Heart, I feel like is a very fall read. The Kingdom of the Wicked and The Cruel Prince, both series I find are very fall winter vibes for me. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue I feel like is very fall or winter because it's so nostalgic and it's not like super cheerful. Love in Other Words seems like a very fall read to me. Addicted to You, I feel like that could be an any seasons read, but it was part of my August TBR, which is why I included it. The Silent Patient, for obvious reasons. Thriller October. The Play by Elle Kennedy, I still have to verify if that is the first one in the Briar U series. This year is the first year that I will not be returning to school. So I have no school this year. I'm working, and so I kind of miss school. Like, I realize it starts next week. I don't know. I really like school. I don't like school because I like studying. I just like school because I like the structure of it, the certainty of it, like everything's planned out for you and there's no like adulting involved. So I like school for that reason. And so this kind of is school vibes, and then it ends with Us. I don't know, it feels like a fall read to me. The Inheritance Games I feel like could be winter, but honestly could be any season. I just really want to read that series. I've heard amazing things about it. Book Lovers is very summery, but it was part of my August TBR, so I do want to read it. Arcana Rising, which is the 4th book in the Poison Princess series by Kresley Cole. Oh sorry, that's the 5th book. I finished the 3rd book of the series beginning of August, but then because I read only book talk romance books for the whole month of August, I wasn't able to continue the series and I really want to know what happens. Harry Potter, very much a fall read for me. I don't know why, but I associate Harry Potter with fall vibes and I've been really craving reading the series again. And then Lisa Jewell, The Invisible Girl, for obvious reasons. Thriller Halloween. These two are the last books of the Mortal Instruments series, which I really want to finish because I stopped at book 4. Book 4 put me in the biggest reading slump, and the first time I read it I also stopped at book 4. And so this time I told myself I wanted to reread it because I wanted to knock books off of my TBR, and I wound up stopping at the same book that I did the first time while reading it. And then I have Dark Shores by Danielle L. Jensen. I really wanted to read that. And then Cinder by Marissa Meyer is a reread for me, but I do want to continue the series, and I feel like it's a very winter series. I don't know why. Verity by Colleen Hoover. Day Zero by Kresley Cole, so this is the book that comes before this one. Fable by Adrienne Young. I've tried reading this book twice now. I read the first chapter. I literally did not understand a single word because there's so much vocabulary that is rooted in like pirateering or capturing fish or like equipment for capturing fish, and I know nothing about that, so it was a very hard read for me, but I do want to get through it. I feel like it's a summer fall read. And The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager, obvious reasons. The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell, obvious reasons. Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. Pretty sure I called her Robertson before. I'm so sorry. It seems very dark, so I felt like it was a winter read. The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. Feels very fall-y to me because academia. And then at the bottom I have the ACOTAR, the first book of ACOTAR by Sarah J Maas, which I've been really wanting to read for a long time, but also it was also part of my August TBR, so I do want to read it. The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins, because Halloween thriller. The It Girl by Ruth Ware, also Halloween thriller. And then Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, for obvious reasons. Everybody's 5-star read, everybody loves it, and I feel like I'm very late to the game as a romantasy booktuber. Fourth Wing doesn't feel like a summer read to me, it feels like a fall read. So how many months are there? September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So 7 months, and I currently have 29 books on my TBR card for 7 months. Let's do some quick math. That's 4 books a month. I think that's actually quite doable. I'm like really proud of myself. I wasn't counting when I was pulling books off my shelves. I was purely like, which books do I want to read and which ones are fall winter reads? And this is the collection I came out with, and this gives me 4 books to read every month until the end of winter. and that's a very, very good speed for me. I'm a very slow reader, but I typically read 3 to 4 books per month. It actually works out, but I feel like I'm not gonna follow this. And I also wanted to do a TBR jar picks my reads for the month, so yeah, stay tuned for that video. I'm very, very excited. So much new content that I'm thinking of that I want to post and film. If you do want to stay tuned, then don't forget to subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. It really, really helps out my channel. Let me know if you guys have read any of these books. I just really want to know what your thoughts and opinions are. If there's like a book that you think I'll really enjoy or you really enjoyed, let me know so I can prioritize those, because if I start off with a bad book, I'm just gonna go into a slump and then it's gonna go downhill from there. Thank you so much for spending another day with me and for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one very, very soon. Bye! I just wanted to quickly show you guys how meant to be this TBR cart was. I have this little nook between my dresser and my desk. What if my TBR cart fits in that nook? Guys, it fits in the nook and it fits perfectly in the nook. Like, how much of a coincidence is that? How much does it demonstrate that this was just meant to be? I'm so, so happy with this find. They literally look so cute next to my desk. My current read.